Hi, welcome to What's New with Carcassonne. Today let's take a look at Expansion 5, Abbey and Mayor. As always, before adding the tiles in, let's go through some clarifications. This tile contains two cities. The road on this tile touches this city, so this field is not connected to this field. And same with this tile. And although this is one continuous road, this field is not separated by the road. And this city is a part of this field. The road does not end on this tile. Instead, it is connected three ways. And the road on this tile just ends. On top of their regular meeples, each player will get a mayor, a barn, and a wagon. Each player also gets an abbey tile. To place an abbey, there must be a hole surrounded on each side. When playing an abbey, instead of drawing a land tile, use your abbey tile instead and fill the hole. And an abbey can be claimed and scored like a monastery. And each side of the abbey completes each tile directly adjacent to it. So it is possible for an abbey to complete a feature to be scored. And an abbey is scored the same way as a monastery. A game of Carcassonne ends when the final tile is drawn, so if a player has not played their abbey yet, they are now unable to do so. A mayor is placed into a city that has no other figures. When a feature is completed, to determine who has majority of the completed feature, each regular meeple has a strength of 1. Each large meeple has a strength of 2, and each mayor's strength is determined by the amount of coat of arms in the completed city. So the more coat of arms there are, the stronger the mayor is, whereas this meeple has 1 strength of majority, this mayor has 4 strength of majority. But a mayor does not affect the value of a city. So in this example, the player would still get 6 points. To place a barn, you would need a field with 4 field corners, and the barn goes on that junction. But you cannot place a barn if there already is one in that field. When you place a barn in a field, any farmers in that field would immediately score the regular 3 points per completed city. And they score the regular way, so whoever has majority would score as they regularly would. That is to say, farmers and barns cannot occupy the same field. And when a field is connected to a barn that's already down, whoever has majority of that field only scores 1 point per city instead of 3. And all scored farmers go back to the player supply. At the end of the game, each barn scores 4 points per completed city in the field the barn occupies. And of course, if more than one barn happens to occupy the same field, both players gain full points. A wagon can be placed on a monastery, a road, a city, or an abbey, but cannot be placed in the field. When it comes to scoring, a wagon is treated like a regular meeple. So in this case, blue would get 4 points for this completed city. After scoring, you can return the wagon to your supply, or you may move it to a directly adjacent, unoccupied, incomplete feature. And that can include to a feature of a tile he's already on, or to an adjacent tile, including diagonally. If multiple wagons are involved in a scoring, each player decides what they will do with their wagon, starting with the active player and going clockwise from there. Thank you for joining me on What's New with Carcassonne, Abbey, and Mayor. Now come join me as I do a playthrough. And welcome back to Carcassonne. Today we're going through Expansion 5, the Abbey and Mayor. So we have player 1 over here as green and player 2 over here as pink. So because my name is Richard, my wife's name is Jen, that's been done before. So I just go player 1, player 2. And you can see that each player has a barn and a wagon and a mayor and an abbey and the abbot, which is a base game extra figure that I really enjoy playing with. We have our meeples here for scoring, both at 0, and our starting tile. I don't know why I lay it down like that. I don't know. I guess it says "Welcome to Carcassonne." All right. Anyway, so let us get through. Well, not through. Let us get started. So, oh, there we go. And I'll just do that. Okay. So, like I say, player 1, green is gonna go first. So we just pulls a regular tile and does that with it. And let's see. Let's start early. So we have a wagon. So what a wagon is able to do, it's able to be placed on a feature, just not the fields, and it works like a regular meeple. The difference being, once the feature it is on is complete, you can move it to an adjacent tile. Actually, you could keep it on this. You can't put it on the starting tile, but if it was on a tile just like this, and the city got completed, I could move it to this road. Or if there was a tile adjacent to it, including diagonally, one of those rare Carcassonne, you can move diagonally. You could put it on an incomplete feature around there. And that's it. That's the rule of the wagon. So I'm going to put it on the city, and hopefully there's something nice that the wagon can move to when this city is completed. Let's move on to player 2, who draws just a road. And I'm kind of thinking already, hey, let's have a couple wagons moving. Let's get those started. They can start right now. Why not? If they can claim another feature that's not already claimed, and they're right beside it, hey, let's get them on there. So player 1 go and indeed finishes the city. Okay, so it happened to not work out that there's a incomplete feature of something, but they're good with taking 6 points now. So let's go to where the points are, and 6 for green. Let's go back, and player 2 is going to draw more road. So yeah, sure, why not? Let's have more road. And isn't that lovely? Okay. And yeah, we're messing up all kinds of ways. That's the thing with the starting. I can still move the tiles without having to upset everything. And an hour later, it's still being moved around. No, that's okay. So that was pink going for more road. It's early for a field. Yeah, let's not commit to that right now. Player 1 draws also road. Player 1 is not going to try to or give pink that satisfaction. But do you want to take the field, or do you want to try to get onto that road? Let's keep going onto that road. And there we go. And of course, only an abbot can go onto the flower garden, so the wagon will not be moving there when the road is complete. So player 2 is going to draw a nice crossroad. So you are not getting my road. That is that. It's still early and we only have wagons on, so let's go ahead and just set a meeple on a road. Why not? Player 1, gonna draw this one. It's just a city. Player 1 is going to, I guess, do this, or no, gonna do this. Oh, still, and that's 3. Do this. Let's set it there. There's no, okay, so I could put a mayor in this city, but that's taking a gamble because there are no shields there right now. If there was a shield, this mayor would be worth the amount of shields that that city has. However, that is not the case that there even is one there. So if this city gets completed with that mayor in there, that meeple might be worth nothing. And that city would be worth nothing to me. So I'm going to put a regular meeple there. So player 2 is going to go and draws this. So player 2 enjoys trying to get other people's stuff. It's not like green is innocent of that himself. So player 1 draws. Okay, that doesn't finish the road, so that's not going to do anything. What do you think? Just do it anyway. Do this anyway. I mean, take a road. Yeah, take a road. Take a field. Ooh, start doing a field. Let's start doing fields. Sure. Okay. Player 2. I'm gonna go ahead, draw. Oh, holding that weird. Okay. And we go ahead and do this. So, just what's player 1 thinking? You could put this here and claim the road there, and then perhaps put your abbot there. Does that sound like a good enough plan? Abbot, take 2 points right now. Sure. So 1, 2 points for pink. So player 1. There's a wagon road. Okay. Okay. So here is an example. Yeah, here's an example of what you do. You got scoring first, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just take it off, which if there's nothing around it, that's all fine. Or because it's on this tile, yeah, so in this case, here we go. We got scoring first, 1, 2, 3, 4. And because it's on this tile, we can go to this city diagonally from there. So there it is. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And move diagonally. I seem to have a memory of you can go to the thing or whatever, but this how it is now. So whether it was like that before or not, now is what you go with. Player 2 draws the same tile. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, player 2 can literally do the same thing. So here we go. You're not going to get in anywhere. You can't go anything. So that's what we're going to do. I could put my mayor in this city because of the shield. I kind of feel like let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put the mayor in the city where I know for sure there is a shield. And if I get any more shields, this mayor becomes stronger and stronger in terms of who holds majority of the city. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 points for pink. So 7. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, 7 points. And green. More road. Okay, that's not going to get me anywhere. So I guess I'll just do this. And I'll do this, I guess. So that'll claim these 2 road pieces. And player 2 is going to do this. Let's see. What do you want to do? Well, player 2 knows that player 1's probably not going to be putting a mayor in here. I guess we'll see. Player 1. Yeah, might as well. Okay, so that. Oh. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. So the barn just gets placed. You don't have to have any prerequisite. Like a pig, you have to have the farmer in the field and you put the pig in. You don't have to have that for the barn. You can just put it in. But if you put it in a field that has a farmer, you have to, you need to have 4 corners be field, 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 field. And this one is this case. So this is city, city, field, field. But up here, is a field, field. So that takes this guy out of the field, and he automatically scores whatever's there. And in this case, it's early in the game, so with the barn going down first, the meeple gets 3 points per city. If I were to manipulate it in such a way that the meeple is there, and then the tile goes in to a barn that's already down, that farmer would only get 1 point. But building a barn gives an extra, gives 3 points total for that farmer. Or if there's more than one farmer, whoever has the majority. So in this case, green gets a whole 1, 2, 3 points. Let's do that. Okay, so player, so that was green's barn going down, and so player, I'm just adjusting this slightly, and player 2. So we have an abbot here. Let's add some more road. That would get us 4 points for this abbot right now. I kind of feel like, every so often it's like, oh, well, if I had the abbot now, so I'm just gonna say I'll take the 4 points. So 7 and 11. So that goes to player 1 now. Oh, sorry. Okay, so player 1 is looking while he's also adjusting the mess that he made, and there's because he can't do that. Road. How hard? Well, the player 1 does kind of want to invest in the city to get the wagon back. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so player 1's likely not going to be getting back into this barn field. Yeah, don't worry about fields right now for that. So player 2, pink is not going to worry about that. So this works well, and that's all good. Take the road to put a wagon. Let's put a wagon. Let's see what happens. Player 1. Okay, get one of these fancy pieces that comes with this expansion. If I put this here, I would have to have a city there, and this connects there. Crazy thing with this tile, see this bridge? That means this city way up here is a part of this field. Nuts, hey? So player, if I didn't put that there, okay. No, because that, I wish I knew which tiles were coming up later. Okay, can I start? I can start a new city. I can start a new city. The shield is down there though. So it's like maybe I could put it there, but the shield is part of this city, not part of this city. Put the mayor there, except I would want the mayor here to go into that part, and I can't adjust that to go elsewhere. Is there any? Okay, so I can put this on a field. I can put this on a field. I can put this on a field. There's not a lot of good fields for me to put this on. Because again, I would want to have, there's a lot of roads. Gee. Okay, so maybe I just do this. Maybe I just do this. No, I don't like those roads there. There's not a lot of option right now. Maybe I just do this. Maybe I just put a mayor there. On this city. Okay. So player 2, let's do. Ooh, player 2 is happy with this. Because this. What you think? That's pretty good? That is pretty good, actually. Huh. Down. All right, so player 1. Oh, with the roads there. Okay, player 1. let's just do that. Let's put the abbot there. Player 2. Player 2. I can't do anything there. So, yeah, I guess we just continue on this city. And that's a good thing. We've got lots of meeples still. Let's take the road. Why not? Okay, so player 1 has this. Oh, that also means, I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing something that I'd rather do. Okay, so I can do this. I can put this to get 2 points there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 total for these 2. So that's 19 from 13. And player 2 has a road. Continue the road. Player 1. Oh, there's a tile. Oh, I'm missing a tile. There's a tile there. Player 1. Okay, that makes the mayor 1, 2 meeple strong. Okay, player 2 road. Might as well complete that. So this wagon is 1 step closer to coming back to me. Player 1. Oh, very nice. I like this. I like this one. Well, focus in. Okay, whatever. I like this one because 1, 2, 3 roads and they don't end. So this road goes off, this road goes off, this road goes off. One person owns all this. So there is nothing obvious for me to do with it. Do I just kind of let it go to waste? Kind of. Okay. Oh. Okay. Green just had a thought, but now is not the time to enact it. So, player 2, pink. Ooh, a road that just ends. So, pink there. Give a do. Okay, so if I ended this wagon, there's nothing around it that's not claimed that he could go to. And that's okay. That just means I get my wagon back to put wherever I want. And I'm thinking that's okay. So I'll do that. So I'll take this off for scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 is 17. And that means the wagon is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is 22. Okay. And because I pulled the abbot off, I'm not putting it on the flower garden. So that makes, oh, the thought I had. So green has the Abbey. Green and pink both have an Abbey because all players have an Abbey when we're playing with the Abbey. The Abbey works very similarly to a cloister, monastery, whatever you want to call it. Flower gardens are the same, cults are the same, but we'll get there when we get there. But what it is this ends the feature, this ends a feature, this ends a feature, this ends a feature. You just have to have a tile here, 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 and here to be able to put it down in the first place. And there even is a here, 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 right here. So green is either going to pull a very specific tile here, or is just going to go ahead and end it. So this city for scoring ends right there, and so does this road if that were claimed right there. And it's a big city, so the field goes around it, and this is a little bit of a field there. And because it works like a monastery cloister, I'm gonna put a meeple there, and because it's completely surrounded already, I get 9 points for that right now. 19 is 28. Very nice. So player 2. Player 2, what are you going to do? What does pink have? Pink, no, can't put a road city there. Could put it there, but pink is hoping to get in there. So now's not the time to be placing a tile here until you know for sure what you're doing there. So pink maybe could claim this city. It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. Maybe, just maybe, there's a mayor there. Okay, there's a mayor there with 2 shields. If I don't bother trying to go into that city, that could be okay. That would end 4 green. I'm not doing that. What is, oh, there's a farmer or a barn in that field. I can't do anything about that. I kind of do want to put it here, but then I'm worried about green just taking over. And with a mayor already worth 2, it would be really hard for me to get to. I could do it, but then if all they'd have to do is draw 1 more shield tile, and with this city here, city, every side is a city piece, there's good chances that that'll happen. So I think pink has to start something entirely new. So let's go with that. Let's start something entirely new. Let's start a city up there, and green player 1 is going to go. So we draw this one, green. Sure. Okay, let's end the road down here. Okay, so I'm already ending it down here because why not? So that's player. Oh, and I'm not adding a meeple. Let's just pull this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. 4, 28, 32. So player 2. Nice, player 2. No, you need a field on that side. So player 2. Let's see how things go. Let's put a wagon there. Oh, at that city. And let's claim 4 points for that. 26. Okay. And player 1. I'll just make sure that this is my city. Player 2. Oh. See, player 2 could put that there. And maybe get points. But if I do that and I don't complete this city, I just gave green points that I'm not going to get. I'm going to put this here and put that there. Okay, so pink. That's road, so I can't do that. Pink. Okay. So pink is going to do that. And pink is going to put... Oh, I forgot to count points. So this mayor is indeed worth points. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 points for the mayor for 26 for 36. Then I was realizing I was messing up somehow. That was pink's turn. And this was drawn for green. So that means green will put it in green's city. And now the mayor is 1, 2, 3 shields strong. So that is green, satisfied with what he just did. 3 plus his extra meeple, which is there for decoration, I guess. A mega game, maybe it would still be worth it to try to get in there if you were capable of it. So that was green, so pink. Pink. I guess just makes more city. Claims the 4 points. So 36 is 40. And green, road. Green is enjoying road stuff right now, so I guess that'll work well for him. That's green. Green is thinking, if I put a guy into a field, that barn could end up scoring even just a little bit more. Oh, there's two cities there now. So, okay, that's what green's gonna do. So pink, again with this, let's not mess up whose turn it is this time. Pink, let's see. I'm just thinking if I put this into here and it claim a field. Okay, so over here isn't claimed for field. And pink, again, is not going to do anything with that. Okay, so I'm going to do this. What do? Pink is going to put a meeple there, I suppose. So green, more road. Yeah, this just connects here. This road is not completed because it still continues out this way at this intersection, not intersection, this length here. So that was green. So pink does indeed finish a city. Okay, so that's nice. Or, no, do it. Because it'll be easier to claim one of those later. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to take the field. So this will be 4 points. 40 is 44. I'm just double checking that I'm not messing up. Yeah, this isn't in this field yet. So pink. So player one. No, let's make our mayor stronger, I'm thinking, right? All right. Consolidated power. Consolidated power. Pink. Okay, good. Pink is going to do that. Pink is going to, we have a mayor. Let's put the mayor in that city. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. Green draws this one. And, I mean, you have to end a city at some point. So let's start making plans to close this off. Pink, player two. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do this, and you can see why I would want to do that. I have a barn. It is not down. So that's what I'm going to do. Player one. Player one. No. Okay, so, but I can do this. This closes off both sides of this one city, so that's nice. And might as well put the abbot there in the garden there. Yeah, good with that. So player two, do one or the other. So let's put it here. Pink still has several meeples. Just claim one. Let's do that one. Whatever. Player one. Oh, can finish this city. Are you committed to finishing the city right now? I guess yes, right? I guess yes. Okay. So claim this city and count up your points. So each tile is worth 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Good job, player 1. 24 is 56. 56. Okay. Player 2. Finish one or the other. Want a regular? Okay. Let's do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for the mayor. 44. Okay, so 54. Okay, 50 and 50. All right, player one. Player one. Okay, so player one has finished his mega city that he's happy about. But you can continue this, but then this road limits what tiles you can draw. And I really would like to not have to worry about that one. This is worry enough. So I'm going to go ahead, put this here. Green, do you want the road? Like, might as well, right? So player 2. Okay, that's not bad. Player 2. Oh, and you even have an abbot too. That's a good spot for it. That's 7 points if you put down the abbot. So you could put a thing there and put the barn, but that's only going to get you 1, 2, 3, 4 points at present. And in the future you would get more, but you'd get more no matter when you put it down. So I'm going to go with the 7 points right now that I'm able to get. Well, not right now, but I'm going to set that down now. Player 1's going to go, and then I'll see what happens with the next tile I draw. So player 1 draws this, continue out this road. Player 2 draws this. Pink, okay. Pink. So you're thinking you can start a city, finish that city, or just put in a barn. That's what he's going to do. So, barn. So 3 points. 2, 4, 6. 3 points. 3, 6, 9, 12. Done. 12 points for having this one removed. Okay. 12 points is 16. Okay. Player 1, just some road. Just going to put that down there. Continue that road. Player 2, we got this one. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to do this. While I'm doing this, I'm going to put this farmer into this field. Doesn't that sound good for some reason? 4 points. 16 is 20, or 70 if you're adding the 50, which you should. Okay. Oh, wow. City on every side. This is one city, and this is another city. So green is going to not exactly know what to do. Well, green is going to... Are you going to? I mean, this is a city on every side, so there's only a couple spots you can put it in. How about we do that? Put it there. How about I take the mayor? Yeah, there's a mayor. I'll put it on the shield side. I kind of set it there. Shield. So I'll need to close it up there and down there and one more over there. And I'm thinking I should move my camera over. So just give me a sec. Okay, so this is the new norm. Okay, so that was green, player 1. Now, player 2. So player 2 is going to do this. I mean, like, in a might as well put a meeple there kind of way. But this farmer can't occupy the same field that a barn can occupy. So I guess I better score now. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? He only gets 4 points with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that means green has to get, or pink has to get 5 points because the farmer got added to that field. So green is going to go, add to his road down here. Pink is going to go. Let's make a bigger city, I suppose. Pink wants it. Have it. No, take the. So, anyways, green. Okay, green can finish a city, put it on the mayor's side. No, I guarantee that I have a field side here, so I'm just going to set it there. So that means pink is going to go, just some road. Okay. What's my best manipulation in this case? I should put one of those there. That's too many steps. That's a no. Okay, so everything's a risk right now. Oh, and I can't do that because there's a green barn down here, so I can't go down here. And I'm not going to be attaching road there if I do that. Like I say, that's too many steps. Okay, do I chance this? Would that ever work? Do I risk it? It takes 2 steps, yeah, but 2 more steps. But that also takes 2 more steps. That also takes 2 more steps. Well, if this also takes 2 more steps, it just looks more elegant if I do it this way. Nothing's here. I'm going to claim that field. So green's going to go. Green does indeed have some road over here. You can end this road here. I don't know. I feel like this should be my forever road. I'm going to put this road here. Green might as well take this side of it. So pink is going to have one of these. No. I could just end that. That's field. No, okay. So do that. That is a dead end. Need a road here. Okay, so this is. Oh. Okay, so that already is step 1. So I need a second step here to connect that. So I'm going to do this. Claim the city. Might as well. So that's pink. So that's player 1's turn. Okay. So this mayor city is completed. 2, 4, 6. All that for 6. 12. That's still nice. So player pink is going to. No. Okay, so I'm not getting this out there. I need a dead end or a turnout. Okay, so this is just a end something. I'll end this one. What about that one? Nah, just be in the process of ending this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so player 1 can continue on the city here. So, okay. Okay. Player 2. Ooh. Nope. I only have regular meatballs. But when the space is so closed that you only need 1, might as well take it. Green. Green player 1 can continue this city here. I'm thinking I should have put this here, then I could have gotten the wagon back. Player 2 Hmm. Here's me. Oh, Mayor's the only one on the player area. Okay, so this player one would have put it there. Player two, however, no. This gets harder and harder, hey? Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna put this here. Um, I'm not gonna be getting into the field. The city, but no one's in that city right now. The road. I'm not gonna worry about claiming the road. So I'm just gonna player one go. Oh, player one. It's not as good as a spot as yours in there. Oh, but if I do that, oh, yeah, but then your meeple. Oh, or if I put it here, get some points. I still have the mayor. Green. Okay, so player two. Well, I want to start closing off all these cities. Player two. Oh, I guess I'll do that. Player one. Road. Do I just add on to the infinite road? Oh, this meeple got into this field just like you wanted and was never counted. So green, who drew this tile, so I don't forget, ends up getting 1, 2, 3 points. Oh, really? That's it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, green gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And uh, this road, well, this road could get me back into the field for another, 3 points. But hey, it's 3 points I didn't have before. Player two keeps drawing these big tiles. Okay, and wants to put it right here. There we go. I can't do anything there. Okay, so player two is happy with that move. Player one can place this. Okay, can place it on his own city, but of course doesn't want to do that. I'll place it on one of Pink's cities. And Pink has control of the 2 cities that this could go in that is not the one green controlled down there. So I guess it doesn't matter because you're getting the points anyway. Let's make it harder to close that one. So Pink, Pink can put that there and take that. Wouldn't that be nice? Or can put this in here and because you're going to get 8 points for this anyways, and claim points for this field, because now this field is connected to this barn. So this farmer now counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. To count that again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so pink gets 6 points for having a barn and a farmer in the same field. And the barn was down first. And that takes precedence, so the farmer only gets 1 point. So that's pink and green. Player 1. I don't want to make cities bigger because now it's going to be harder to close that off. And I only have a mayor, but this has a shield, so I can just start putting meeples somewhere. So I'll put this down here. I'll put the mayor in the city with the shield, and that's it. So player 2 should not have drawn a tile. Too late. Player 2 is going to set that there, I believe. Yeah, let's do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 with the shield. 10 is 45. Green, more road. And green indeed does attach to this field. So it's 1, 2, 3 points. Well, like I said, it's 3 points I didn't have before. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 18. Pink, player 2. What do you think? Just keep making ever bigger and bigger cities? Sure. Player 1. Okay, player 1 is happy with this. Finally remembers about this. So 2, 4, 6, because that's an N. So 2, 4, 6 for the cities. And this is adjacent and not completed. Or alternatively, because he was here, this is also adjacent, I'm going to put it on the monastery. So that'll end up getting, for sure, 8 points right now. If the game ends, or if I get something there, I can pick it up and get 9 points. So finally remembered about the city, this wagon. So 6 points. 18, what's that, 24? So that's green. Pink is going to put the Abbey down, and you know exactly where. Pink wants points. Wait, pink wants points, I said. So we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Each. 12 each is 5 and 7. Oh, that was pink, so for 107. And 12 points for green makes it 36. Okay, so pink did that. So now it is green's turn. Player 1 draws this, and might as well get my wagon back. And by that, I mean I get 9 points for having the 9 tiles done. And let's move to an adjacent unclaimed, which makes it this road. And that's it. Yeah. So that's 9 points for, so that's 45. And that's good for that. So pink, ooh, and even has a meatball. So pink is definitely doing this. Definitely. And that goes there. And this is 9 points for this. So 7 is 16. And player 1, kaboom. Player 1 finishes a city. Oh, what a relief. What a relief. What a relief. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16. Very nice. So that's another 11. So that was green at 100. Okay, so they're pretty darn close. They're pretty darn close. That was green closing off the city. Pink. This is actually pink's final tile. Okay, and you're going to get 2 points for it no matter what. So if you put it down here, you get 2 points plus the extra point for this one, which is potentially what you should do. If there's anything else unclaimed that could give you something, then do that. It doesn't look like it though. There's a lot of real estate taken up. So I'm gonna give myself the edge and give the extra 1 point to this here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and okay. So anyways, green gets road, and I think he just adds on to his infinite road, or just puts these here. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Shoot. I'll put this on this one on this one. And I'll put this on this one. Ha! So that means, oh, I didn't score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 is 17. Okay. So far, still very, 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 very close. This is 16, this is 17. 116 and 117. Pink is the one slightly behind. I'll count pink first. So this city gets 1, 2 points for pink. 1, 2. This gets 7 points. 18, 25. Let's see. This also gets 7 points. 32. This wagon gets a whopping 1 point. This road was completed. Didn't even realize it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 46. 1 for this one, and 8 points for the Abbey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is actually 150. I'll take this other tile. So 150 plus 5, 155. The barn isn't completed, counted. So 4 points per city. You count it like farmers, except you give them 4 points instead of 3. So I'll just multiply. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is correct. So that's 28 points for pink. So that's 33 altogether. So 183. Okay, let's get to this infinite road. Does not give me infinite points. In fact, it only gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points. 24. This cloister gets 7 points. 24. 31. Then we're over here. So 1, 2. And let's see. We got. This one's easiest. So 1, 2. And 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So 6. It's 48. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 times 4, 20. So an extra 20 points puts him at 18. And with the extra, I'm grabbing right now, 50 tile, 150 plus 18, 168 to 183. That's a pretty good game. Thank you for joining me as I play through Expansion 5, Abbey and Mayor. Come join me now as I do my Mega Carc ranking. So, what do I think about Abbey and Mayor? Well, when people talk about the essential expansions of Carcassonne, they always say Expansion 1 and Expansion 2. And then I think to myself, But wait, there is another. How do I feel about Abbey and Mayor? Let's go through it. Let's talk about the Abbey. Perhaps let's talk about the Mayor next. So the Abbey is a very simple idea. You have a whole, just literally have a tile, just put it anywhere. Oh, let's put a limitation of you need to have something on each side before you can put it down. But then perhaps that feature that you needed to be completed for a while is now completed. All you had to do is put in one tile, and you're limited to only one tile. This isn't, draw one of these tiles and put it on, or, pay 5 points and you can have a tile and put it on. No, this is you get one, that's it. And because of that, this gets my Mega Carc rating of essential. This is going in. Let's fill up a few gaps anyways. You don't have to have that hole there. Finish it off. Oh, and by the way, get a point for it. Get 9 points for it even better. And the epitomous Mayor, Mr. Fancy Pants. Don't confuse him with the large meeple. So the Mayor is an interesting idea. So you have these shields on your city, and you get, an extra couple of points for it. Hey, how about we create a thing where you put it in the city, and the shields have extra, not powers. Well, powers, I guess, just for the sake of continuing on. And we'll put a guy here, and however many shields it has, that's how much majority of that guy has. It's also that slight gamble of, but someone else could still take it over. But if you get a bunch of shields, well, forget about it. The Mayor gets my rating of essential. We have the wagons. So for the longest time, wagons were confusing. It's like, so you can put it on a road, and then that's completed, and then you go to the end of the road, and you can go onto an uncompleted feature at the end of the road. Is that why it's a wagon? Is that how it was in the first edition? Because that might be why it was confusing. But either way, now it's the future. The feature is completed. You can put it on if this is uncompleted, or going with the monastery rules around it. Pick something around it, and put the wagon on whatever uncompleted feature it is. Not a field. Definitely fair enough. The wagon, once you understand it, gets my rating of essential. Let's keep getting more points for more features. Next up is the barn. Speaking of not fields, only fields. So we have the barn. I like the rule of it's a little bit harder. You can't just put it in a field. You have to have 4 corners, and they all have to be field corners. You can't have a city going to that corner. It has to be field. So it's a little bit harder to get it in, because once it's in, once you're able to figure out how to manipulate how to get farmers back into that field to get more points, to get more farmers back in, to get more points, the barn gets my rating of essential. I love that. I love that when you're able to manipulate your way into something, and on top of it, you get scored immediately, and you get your meeple back so that you can take other stuff. Perfect. Perfect. That's not a high endorsement. It's just I love that. I love everything about that. So there it is. The Abbey and Mayor expansion altogether gets my rating of essential. People always say expansion 1, expansion 2, and I always say, and if you want more, expansion 5, Abbey and Mayor. So thank you for joining me today on what's new with Carcassonne, the Abbey and Mayor, rules run through and reviews. Well, ranking anyways. Thank you very much. Bye.